World First plus 21 Academy and World First team to achieve 4,000 score. Hey guys, Petko here. Welcome to episode 4 of reviewing the highest and the best keys so far this season. Today I present you once again the Chinese powerhouse achieving the very first team to get to the 4,000 score mark. And believe me when I say this, you're likely to see a Resilient 22 in 2023 in the next couple of weeks, even before the turbo boost. Today I'm going to present you something that I didn't think it was possible to time 21 Academy, but yet again, these guys prove us wrong. I will attach some of the streams for you guys to check it out. Do keep in mind, it's in a Chinese platform, so, you know, use it in your own conscience. If you want to watch high HD, it's going to ask you for your phone number, stuff like that. So I'm going to attach a couple of POVs if you guys like to check it out. So that's up to you. Interesting, the comp they are choosing to play is the DH and DK. Now, they had a Warlock before this. Obviously, DH got buffed. Now DH is gonna be absolutely broken. I would assume in the first pool you're gonna see in a bit. I would not be surprised if they're actually gonna get to like 1.5, 1.7 million burst. I want to see how they're gonna handle the Lashers, specifically Lashers, because again, that pool on 21 triple Lasher is gonna feel pretty spicy. I want to see how far the tank is gonna kite. I'm curious. Let's see how they gather. Pulling left side first, pulling right side next, middle, and now they're starting to build resources right now. As we speak, on this pool, you want to focus always one of the Lashers. If you don't focus cool, if you don't kill it quick enough, the tank is going to die because you don't have infinite resources as a tank, you know. Eventually, you gotta cycle your own defensives, call for externals, and then if the pool doesn't die within a minute and a half, at least one of the Lashers, then you're dead. But look at this. So far, he is not even kiting. He is just... Look at this. Small steps. Small steps, guys. Every single tank, pay attention right now. Look what he's doing. They're gonna kill Sku, and as soon as he does kill Sku, it's gonna be so much more chill. I would assume it's gonna take him like, what, 2 minutes to finish this pool? There we go. Sku is dead now. As soon as it dies, they focus on the blue. The blue is gonna be the secondary target, it seems like. No, it's not. Never mind. They are reverse swapping. Okay? Reverse bait. So he is running now out of defensives. What is he going to do? Maybe off-taunt? Yep, here we go. Off-taunt. It's a DK actually. DK is off-taunting the mini boss. And then to reset the stacks of the tank. Okay. Pretty smart. Don't do this if you're a puck. You're gonna die probably, unless you're actually smart. Most of the pucks are not smart. That is something that, once again, team play. So the DK went outside of the box. He off-taunted the mob far away to reset as the stacks for the tank, and tank after that just taunted out. Now the question is, why didn't the druid do it? And the answer is probably gonna be because if the druid fucks up, he was gonna die. Or maybe the druid, maybe the monk needed more healing, hence why the druid didn't do it. Or they don't trust the druid and they wanted to be with the DK. Because DH can also taunt, DK can taunt, you know. But the numbers, by the way, did you guys see the burst at the beginning? Crazy. Now this boss is pretty standard. Only focus the ads. Only focus the boss. Do not focus the ads. Ads are padding. They're gonna die eventually with cleave. Don't give a shit about them, okay? As long as you have poison dispel and you have stuns, you're fine. Stack together, clockwise or counterclockwise, doesn't really matter. These guys are like a machine so far. As soon as the ad spawns, focus the ad. Make sure to kill it. Bleed dispel as soon as you kill it. Stay inside a circle. Rinse, repeat. Pop defensive either during the bleed effect, right now, as you can see, or before the explosion. Now, if the tank is smart, he's gonna pull away the boss. Oh, here we go. So he pulls the boss away, so the boss doesn't heal in that circle. That circle heals the boss and the mobs by roughly like a million and a half. It scales with the key level. So the higher the key goes, the more heals you're gonna get. Therefore, if you do it, you're gonna save 5 to 10 seconds, sometimes even more. Again, with high level keys. So the tank ran away with it, right? He ran away with it. And then he just made sure to off-taunt it. And then last second he went inside the circle to clear his own debuff. Or you can just ask the evoker to dispel you. I guess that's also fine, right? Okay. And that's gonna be now rinse repeat, right? The same thing. Focus only the boss, don't care about ads. Some classes have fun and others don't. And as soon as the small mob dies here, the tree, he's gonna run away with the boss, get back in, clear the bleed without killing the boss. There you go. Let me see. He runs away, down the boss away. Last second goes in while he's doing the AoE, and then stack together. Rinse repeat. Yeah, okay. Smart. This guy's smart. I'm gonna pass forward. I wanna see what time they're gonna kill the boss. Boss dies within 6 minutes in. That's actually not that great. Okay, so one thing that I like to do, I like to position the boss closer to this area, by the way. Instead, they chosen not to do it. Respectable. They're gonna be snapping probably here, right? They're gonna be snapping, I would assume. Evoker is gonna go. So the way to snap is, if you're an evoker, you can give Waystone to like any class. Okay, so look at this. I'm gonna roll back the vote. Watch this. Pay attention now. Once again. Sorry guys. Once again, I just want to show you. Apologies. So the druid goes right to the left. Evoker gives him Waystone. Look at this now. Watch this. The druid goes right to the left. Evoker gives him Waystone. He gets knocked to the next platform. He's doing double defensive. Barskin, Iron Bark. He tags the birds. He Waystones back to the original place. And therefore, you have triple DPS and a tank. This doesn't need healing as a tank, okay? And therefore, you skip a pull this way. And when you go to the next platform, you don't have to do anything. There's gonna be only 2 packs instead of 3 packs. You save a minute. That's a pretty standard play now on like 19, 20, and 21 keys in Academy. Once again, I've only done a 20. I'm a pleb compared to these guys, but at least on our 20, we didn't do it because we are too beta. These guys are too alpha. Look at this. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Okay, they fucked up here a little bit. Because if you didn't have to move that quick, you would have died here. But preferably boss should have been a little bit closer to the middle. To have some free space. Tank downs the mobs, enables funnel for the DH. To kill this boss faster. Very smart. Also cuts a pull down. I love that. Well done, well done. Moving forward. This is dead, going forward. Now it's gonna be 2 packs only. Once again, on these packs, you don't need to kill the smallies. Once you kill the big bird, the smallies are gonna die to a cleave. So only single target. If I see an elemental shaman placing earthquake here, I am gonna bring the belt and slap your booty like that, okay? You better don't earthquake here as Ele Shaman. I'm watching you. Anyway. Nothing crazy going forward. On a double bird, you want to press defensive during the AoE, by the way. If you don't, you're going to get snacked. Well, I guess you're not going to get snacked because, once again, on the key levels, if you're playing average level keys, that's not going to hurt. But on a big push, look at this. They're all pressing defensive. You see that? All of them are pressing defensive. Because if they don't, they're going to eat the moose meat here. Always focus one target or maybe cleave them simultaneously. I would assume. No, they're focusing one target here. No, they're cleaving them. Okay, maybe school markers for the DH and blue for the DK. Because everybody focus their own target, you know? So they kill at the same time to be efficient with time, I guess. I would assume. Question mark. They're gonna put a boss at 9 minutes, okay? Okay, now this is gonna be the most difficult part. The most difficult part, killing the crowd boss. Let's pay attention. What are they gonna do? They're pre-pinging where they're gonna take the haste buff, I would assume. Attacking the boss in the middle, frontals away from the team. Clean so far. I like that. I wanna see if they're gonna press defenses for the AoEs. Okay, they press defensives only if it's like short defensive. For example, AMS is pretty short, bars every minute. That's why they do it. I guess they're keeping the big ones for later the fight because it becomes very hard. I want to also see the single target. If you get more than 3 AoEs, you're dead here. So boss transitions on 75 and 45. This is the second AoE. He's gonna get one more AoE for sure. And after that, boss transitions, and you're gonna get a haste buff. I will speak about that in a bit. This is gonna be last AoE right now. Yeah, last AoE coming in. Placing defense if you have nothing. Very smart. And now look at what they're gonna do. Come on, do it. So, are they gonna put it instantaneously? You see what they did? So, they picked up all of the bows. They've threw 2 bows to the red one, even though they're not gonna activate the red one. They only prepare it for later in the fight when they wanna squeeze as much damage. And now, they're gonna probably delay the last bow until last second, right? To gain the most amount of time. No, they didn't even do it. They just slammed the bow in instantaneously. Everybody's gonna pick up their own haste buff. For the people that do not know, those orbs around give you haste for a short amount of time, like a bloodlust, and makes you immune to the moving effect, you know. During this phase, you don't need a defensive because healer has haste, that's fine. And once again, you're gonna get likely 3 AoEs before the fire phase. If you get more than 3, you are adios. The interesting part is the monk used his potion here instead of holding the potion for the DPS phase. Which I think might have been a little bit of a mistake here. A little bit of a mistake. Now why am I calling it a mistake? I am a pleb compared to them. I'm here to learn, bro. I should shut the fuck up. Okay. Now this is the most important phase here. If you don't down the boss within like 25, even 20%, you're cooked. Because you can handle 2 AoEs. Let's take a look now. They're squeezing the damage. Look at that. They're squeezing this damage. They're gonna throw the bow at the very end. Or like the final couple of seconds. Now Bloodlust. Pop it in. And big bang. Look at the DPS right now. 121k by the DH. 135k by the DK. DK is piping this boss. 152k on single target the DK. Holy shit. Bro is blasting. Definitely single target diff. Look at the DK chat. 158k single target. Why did they buff DK by the way? DK by the way. So this phase is where you wanna pop every single defensive on every single AoE all the time. Health potions, Hailstone, defensives, self-healing, anything. The boss has to cast only twice here. If he casts 3 times, adios. You know? Here we go. Press everything you have here. Darkness including, AMZ including. The healer is convoking right now. They're killing the boss within a 14 minutes in timer. 13:54. That's pretty decent timer, I would say. Okay, skipping the roleplay right now. I want to see what's going to be the next pack. Skipping the roleplay. Ooh. Are they going to do mini boss into the 4 elementals? He's waiting for his friends to position to the top right. Yeah, okay, so Quadra Snake plus Big Snake. He's taking all of the aggro. Wait, that's it? That's the poo? No, he's gonna chain. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So, by the way, people don't do this. The snake, the big snake here, only goes on the furthest target. So, if you actually position yourself close to melee and you let the tank to be the furthest target, he will get shafted all the time. And that can save you if you are weak DPS, like defensively weak. Like, for example, if you are Arcane Mage, right? As always, they have a target. Somebody has a blue marker or have cross. And look at this. Everybody stays in melee. And before the leap, tank goes away, right? Tank goes away? No. Okay, maybe Druid Night Elves? He doesn't. Never mind. Druid's like, fuck you. I'm gonna take this shit out because of this. I have a defensive. Interesting. You can also Night Elf, by the way. Before the big snake claps you, you can press Night Elf in between and cancel the cast. Vanish works. Feign Death works. Mage Invis works. What else works? I don't know. Look how good prior damage they have. They click the main target before Smallies die. Never. That can never happen in my pucks. Never. My pucks are gonna kill everything and leave that big snake alive for at least 30 more seconds. Just because they want a pat. Look at the overall damage. 325k overall by the DK right now. He is smurfing. This is gonna be double snake with triple pull, right? Triple pull? Triple because you have infinite stops. Yeah, triple pull. Everybody has a marker. Blue, purple, cross. Look at how many stops they have now by augmentation. Knock up, stun, upside, knock back, stun. There we go. Sweep. Knock up by the evoker. I mean upheaval, sorry. The Brewmaster is kiting away. Interesting. Why is that? He has an iron bark. Why is he kiting away though? Okay. Look at this. He's just kiting him away. Huh. Okay. Interesting. They're burning all of the defenses right now. The Druid Iron Bark himself. Okay. And now probably they're gonna do 2 smallies with the boss. The thing is, there's like a 20 seconds of roleplay until this boss spawns. I was thinking, isn't it better just to go to the next pack and kill that pack before the boss even lives? I don't know, maybe not. They're putting those smallies and then maybe stacking their major cooldowns, procs, whatever. And now boss. They have insane boss damage, bro. What the f. So on this boss as a DPS, you want to really soak the boss here. Soak the boss, make sure to help your team. And this is exactly... So during this phase, right now, you don't press defensive here. You press defensive if there is an overlap mana bomb plus the AoE of the boss. In this case, the next bombs, always. You want to pay attention to that. You see this cast here? Look at this cast here. That does massive AoE damage and knocks you back. If you have mana bomb plus this, it's a defensive. Always. That is the only time you want to press it. Any other time, it's gonna be a troll. Unless you're like really squishy. If you're an arcane mage, just roll at this point. Yeah. This is the defensive. I guess if you're a DK, you don't press anything. The DK had a bump on him, plus knockback. He didn't use defensive and he lived. No comment. Okay. Standard fight. I mean, I don't think they're gonna do anything. Darkness here, if you have nothing, that's fine. Aim the front away from your team, obviously. He's picking the boss for something. People staying in F-flow, that's fine. Are we gonna see AMZ here? Defensive. Ooh, the DH didn't press anything. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna skip forward. They're not gonna do anything special on this boss. Everybody now knows how to play it. I wanna see the timer. They have 8 minutes. Yeah, they have 8 minutes to do 2 packs and a boss. They haven't done anything special so far. This is exactly the routes that we do. There's nothing special about the routes here. But their damage, like their single target is just crazy, bro. Like this DK had 160k single target on the bird boss. Like tell me. What the? Play clean, don't die. Press your interrupt. Be good gamer. Have a good primate. I'm happy for this, guys. Night Elf by the Druid. You guys saw that? Charge went on a Druid, he Night Elf, easy clap. I guess if the Druid is Night Elf, DH is also Night Elf. They have a double cancellation, which means those snakes have become a joke for them. It's pretty good. They're focusing on a private target as always. You're gonna see that. They're very efficient the way they kill mobs. They wanna kill them all at the same time, even though the snake has double the HP of any other mob. He's just vibing right now. DK is bait. See that DK is baiting here because nobody else has defensive. DK Night Elves as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Like when I see this kind of plays, like I can't describe it. Like it's something inside of me that's like, God damn, it's so fucking good. You know, I wish I would play with these guys. You know, it's so nice when you see good Mythic Plus gaming. I want to see how they're gonna skip now. So for the people that do not know, you always skip those two mobs in front right now. Like you always skip those motherfuckers in. And oh, a rescue skip, a rescue plus Wormstone. Yeah, a rescue. The Druid's gonna Wormstone probably. Or yeah, or I can just Night Elf, I guess. I don't know. This is a standard pool here. Quadra AoE guys, Bloodlust, focus the caster. You don't hide. You use defenses at the beginning only. You start to hide once this coup is dead. You see where they're hiding? You see that? They're hiding to the corner. Now when there's no more lining spots, what are they gonna do now? Let's take a look. What are they gonna do now? There is nowhere to hide. Or they just don't hide. Let me check. Yeah, they just don't hide. Zephyr. Always killing the para target. Nobody's lining. Look at this. It's a 21 key, by the way. Nobody's lining. Now they have nothing. Evoker proc right now. What she did. Touch the guy. They're missing count. Ooh, sleepwalk the caster because they're not okay. These guys are not connected or what? You sleepwalk one of the casters so you can get it on a boss for extra count. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely peak gameplay. So this guy is, because they need more count, they're not gonna get any funnel. Look at this now. They're positioning the boss closer to the edge so they can go clockwise. Don't position in the middle. Go onto the edge and then start to do clockwise strats. And you can place the debuffs on the corners, right? Place debuffs on a corner, like for example, like here or here or here, but don't place them in the middle. Beautiful, chat. But I think that's it. You can press defensive if you have the bump on you here on this boss. And they're gonna kite the boss around clockwise. The timer is looking pretty good. They've only died once, but that's about it. Fantastic gameplay. I wanna see. They're just gonna play the boss normally. I'm gonna skip it, guys. I wanna skip it until the very end. They're just gonna play the boss normally. No strats. They always stay in a corner. They try to move away. Get max uptime. There we go. It's 3,997 points. But they also time Sky Reach after this, so it becomes like 4,012. I've got a screenshot I can show you later on the comments for you. But they are like 4,000, I think, an 8 score, 4,007 score at the time when this video being recorded. So That's so far about this key. I hope you guys appreciate those commentaries and reviews. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to continue doing the series. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys on stream tomorrow. Bye for now.